Set up everything. And we're probably good now. I noticed that I spend a lot of my day setting up and doing a stream. I guess that's the reason why I don't stream too often. I don't have much time remaining to do anything else I wanted to do after the stream. Anyway, we're actually gonna start a new game, because, like... I'll explain my reasoning. Probably should've. Or... was I able to set the options before this? Yeah, I've streamed Pokemon Stadium and Kaizo White 2. Good names. Kaizo White 2 was awful. The stream, not the game, really. It was more my fault, because I didn't know Togepi was shaking grass only. Also, we're also using NGBA instead of Same Boy this time, because glorious speed up. Alright, what should the rival name be this time? Should it be any of these choices, or do you have a suggestion? I'm bad with names, so I can't really think on the spot. Well, there's only 7 laters, so okay. Evil Jim it is. Alright, so, like... I could continue my current playthrough of Yellow Kaizo, but honestly, it's not that far into it. First thing I gotta do, hold on, let me pull up Cheat Engine, because it's really the only way I can do this. It's not gonna make that much of a difference, but, like, bear with me here. That should do it. There we go. Instant text. Instant text is always nice. Anyway, so, like, I stopped playing Yellow Kaizo because I was, like, heavily debating how I wanted to do living decks. And, living decks... It occurs to me how kind of painful living decks was. For those who don't know what living decks is, it's basically you own one of every species. It's not enough that you register them in your Pokédex, you actually have to own them. And usually in games, that would entail, like, catching multiples of the same species and evolving them, or catching them in the wild if at all possible, which I'm the kind of person that will catch evolutions of Pokemon whenever possible. So then we get moments of, like, I'll catch 2 Dragonairs, good gosh, catching 2 Dragonairs in Yellow version. I've explained Dratini breaking me before, and, the reason for that is because... really because of fishing, for one. How's my Pikachu? Kind of good stats there. I'm not gonna fuss too much. Actually, I do want to win against this guy. I want to fight his Jolteon. But yeah, catching Dratini or Dragonair, it's like, you have to fish for them in the Safari Zone, and fishing in this game sucks. Because it's just, because to the point to where, like, from the moment you start looking for Dratini to the moment you actually get it, it's seriously like 5 straight minutes of not even a nibble, not even a nibble, not even a nibble, and then when you catch it, like, when you actually hook one up, it flees a lot. It's really difficult to catch. Like, its catch rate is low, probably lower than Chansey's or something. Like, I'm convinced it's far more harder to catch than frickin' Chansey. I found 8 Chanseys, and I caught 8 Chanseys, pretty much. I've seriously encountered like 3 1% Chanseys in a row, and the third one I was like, you know what, let's try to catch this one, and I got it first ball. And as if catching Dratini in one game wasn't bad enough, I want to live index all 4 versions of the game. So I did. Fuck Dratini. The not even a nibble broke me. The fact that it refused to get in the ball broke me. Every time I would throw bait or rocks, it would just run away. Ugh. Anyway, that was basically the worst reasoning of one of the reasons of why living dexes suck. It's just having to catch multiples of the same species just so you can get their evolutions, because you can't catch their evolutions. And being the type of guy that would catch their evolutions if at all possible, yeah, Dragonair was even worse. I'm just a completionist by nature, so the thought of living dex just kind of appeals to me. And just, I don't know, like, living dex has a certain trophy of it to it. In Gen 1, that's not the case, because Gen 1 doesn't have a trainer memo recording when you caught the species and where. In Gen 2, the game does record when you catch them. So, like, there is a kind of trophy to it. But, like, catching so many species of Pokemon when at all possible in the grass, like, there's just so many rare Pokemon. There's like too many 1%. And really, if you caught the evolution of something, you've caught the pre-evolutions. So, like, there's not really a point to catching the pre-evolutions if you caught the more difficult to catch evolution. Yeah, Yellow Kaizo is basically what Blue Kaizo is to Blue, but to Yellow. However, it's made by a totally different person, so it's not as assholey. Like, it's a different kind of assholey. It tries to mimic Blue Kaizo, but it's very different. For example, Pikachu actually has buffed stats. Like, I should not be having this high of stats at level 6. Pikachu's buffed because you can't evolve your Pikachu. So that was kind of a smart addition. However, in Yellow Kaizo, there's actually, like, Gen 3 and above moves added into the game. Yeah, that's to prevent you from going to Cinnabar early. You have to go through Seafoam Islands. You You know what? I have a script here. I'm gonna frickin' read it. I hope you don't mind. Because there's no way I can think on this. I'll try to read it as I catch some Pokémons. It's not a very long script. But it is something I would prefer to read out instead of, like, trusting my thoughts, because I'm trying to focus on catching the Pokemon here. And there's no way I can think about the Living Dex problem while I do this. Alright. I'm a completionist by nature. Naturally, in Pokemon, this would constitute 100%, which entails full story completion, catching everything for the Pokedex, and in some cases, getting max trainer stars and completing all the additional side campaigns like battle facilities, minigames, collectibles for something, etc. No, not potion. Regardless if they're required for anything or not. The idea of a Living Dex appeals to me. This is supported by evolved former things being found in the wild, further supported by unique traits about them, like them being underleveled, having held items their pre-evolutions didn't, in some cases having access to a special move, and generally being harder and rarer to catch. However, not everything is available to just catch. You will have to evolve many Pokemon to fill in the Dex, and by extension, Living Dex, which requires catching multiples of the exact same species. This turns into tedium with species that are difficult to evolve or catch, and even more if you have to evolve said species multiple times, if catching the Pokemon itself wasn't hard enough on its own. Of course, this problem is more focused in Gen 1, where you could not breed. However, breeding in mind, you won't solve this next big issue, which is an extension to Living Dex. That would be the challenge of, if you can catch it in the wild, you have to. In itself a challenge is a way to fill the Pokédex quickly, and the trainer memo records the very first time you met the Pokemon. Not in Gen 1 though. Yes, while Gen 2 doesn't have a trainer memo, Pokemon Crystal records when you caught a Pokemon and where. There's multiple tiers of the Living Dex. The first is just owning every species no matter the method. And that's why I shouldn't use speed up, because I'll just focus on the game. Tier 2 is having to catch it in the wild if possible. 3 is having to catch it in a Pokeball if possible. 4 is leaving it as caught, as in you don't give it any experience, stat experience, anything. You just leave it as is. I'm catching every Pokemon where possible and not counting anything I use for my team or HMs. So like if I have a Krabby and make it an HM slave, that doesn't count. But in addition to the Living Dex taking up all but one box in your PC, except in Gen 1, having this where anything I'm using will not count in the Living Dex will take up free space I intend to use as temporary means to store Pokemon to organize later before everything gets very cluttered. Additionally, I don't know what I'm gonna do with every Pokemon, when only the final form of the species matters in most situations. Furthermore, if I catch an evolved form of something, I essentially caught the pre-evolution. Catching something multiple times just so I can evolve one or two of them to fill in the Living Dex is very stupid. A very rare Pokemon that may also be hard to catch is utterly ridiculous, as evident by Dratini breaking me with its stupid encounter rate and horrible catch rate in the Quarry Zone like I explained earlier. The trainer memo would be the only proof of my capture of Pokemon, but it's really not like I have much people to show this to, and even so would not really be all that impressive. Because it's just throw the ball until they're caught, that's it. It's luck-based, it's a dice roll. Wouldn't be impressive or cared for all that much. This in reality is very unnecessary, working for no benefit at all, and I have to get reminded of this to snap out of my mentality, if even for a moment and however harsh the response. The only real games that this challenge would be any sort of real challenge are in games that basically have everything catchable in the wild anyway, such as Pokemon Legends Arceus or ROM hacks, where being able to catch everything in the wild is a quality of life improvement. That being said, in ROM hacks, it's quite likely I'll be wanting to use quite more than 6 Pokemon. I don't have Quick Attack. I should probably use something more than Pikachu. Didn't think about that. Where was I? I'll be wanting to use quite more than 6 Pokemon, seeing how it's very likely many Pokemon have been changed, rebalanced, even perhaps new Pokemon entirely. I will not have much free space in my boxes to work with, and given my testament with items in Gen 1 as it was, I am just not ready to deal with it. All in all, while Living Dex is a good challenge where everything is catchable, it takes a heavy toll on memory management, which I have a hard time dealing with it as is at the time being. The less I have to worry about, the better I can focus and work on a single project. While the solution is clear and obvious, and therefore easy to just do this lol, it's not enough to know that they have to just do it, or rather, don't do it. My mentality sends this idea to me as the only good way to play a game, a correct playstyle for myself. But in reality, it's just pure tedium and constant question about my life, my decisions, and what I'm going to do after this. It's not fun, but it's the only way to satisfy my brain and won't let me think of a better way to do this. It certainly doesn't help that I've already gone through the effort to do it, might as well go all the way. Knowing not to do this isn't enough, because this is addictive, toxic to my mindset. I hope you don't have a ground type move. The only way to help my mentality is just to try anything until something works and move on. I will try out a different playstyle to fill up the Pokedex and see if I like it. I will keep trying until I find something that works for me. It won't be easy because I have enough things to worry about as it is. And that's the entire script. Yeah, see here, Poison Fang. That's a Gen 3 move. Does it bad poison? I don't know, let's find out. Also, wait, oh, okay, it's not very effective. Wait, it's a 50% chance to poison, isn't it? I guess not in this game, but isn't it 50% chance in Gen 3? You want to stop? There we go. Is it bad poison? It says poison. I guess we'll find out soon enough. No, you can't. It's Gen 1, you can't. You can't check moves at all. See, here's what I can do. I can view this, I can press A, takes me to that. Press A again, it just takes me out. Can I press any other button? B does the same thing. What about start? Start does nothing. Select does nothing. Same here. D-pad does not work. This is the Game Boy, so L and R doesn't exist. There's one more thing that's kind of stopped me from playing Pokemon games in general, and that is, like, planning. Because, like there's so much information sources out that, like, yeah, there's Bulbapedia and Cerebi, like, they're good resources and all that, but, like, I know it doesn't take much effort to do it, but, like, trying to go to the thing you need is kind of a slog. Like, it's not that much of a hassle, it's just like, just go to this page and there's your information. It's that easy, but, like, it kind of bothers me how, like, there's no left or right arrow to flip pages or something. It's really apparent in, like, earlier generation move compatibilities. Like, when I was working on the Gen 1 spreadsheet, like, I could use Bulbapedia, but, like, there's no flipping between pages, except actually there kind of is. There is a dedicated page of list of Pokemon by Gen 1 moveset, which I only realized, like, after I was basically already done with the spreadsheet. I kind of have a habit of doing that, where I do things a roundabout way, only to realize, like, 80% of the way, there was an easy way the whole time. It's really stupid. But now that I have organized information, planning becomes a lot easier. Okay, so what do I actually have here? Do I have everything? Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I don't have Spearow, right? Okay, so let's regroup here. How do I want to handle this? Okay, so after playing this, I played through Radical Red. Also, who's pinging me? Oh. Sorry, I got pinged like 5 messages. No, not full screen. Okay. Anyway. So, I played through Radical Red, and the way I handled Pokédex in that game was I only cared about the final form of the species. If I have a low pre-evolution of a species, but the evolution was in the wild, I would catch the thing in the wild, if possible, but I would release the pre-evolution. I don't do this for team members, though. But this time, I would count team members towards the living dex. And let me tell you, that playstyle was a hell of a lot better than how I was previously doing it in the Gen 1 games. In Radical Red, like, you don't even have the box space to do a proper living dex anyway, so like it was telling me, hey, you should try this different play style. And I really liked it. It really altered my enjoyment of the game. I really enjoyed myself. Even though filling the decks, like, the Pokédex in general, there's like thousands of Pokemon. There's like 1,000 Pokemon. It was kind of a slog. If it wasn't for my living dex mentality changing, like, I would have never finished Radical Red. I would have probably stopped caring. As for how I want to do this game, though, I don't know if I still want to try proper living dex. Like, I have the box space to do it. But also, like, this is Yellow Kaizo. It's not as serious as, like, Blue Kaizo. I do want to try to catch evolved form things when possible, like, but I don't know if I want to keep everything. Maybe I will, because, like, Gen 1... or, like, the stadium boxes, like, showing what items they hold. Okay, how about this? I'll do Living Dex as a second playthrough, but the second playthrough is not streamed. For the sake of the streaming, and for the sake of speeding through something not as serious as, like, SHF's Kaizo games, we're just gonna catch what we don't have. We're just gonna use whatever I feel like. Just use whatever works for me. I probably want to use these guys for now. And when I see something that catches my eye, I'm just gonna use team members until I find what works. Okay, so what don't I have here? I don't have Caterpie. Where's Caterpie? Wait, do I have Pidgey? I don't have you. Hey, why are you more yellow than me? Thank God. Thank goodness for MGBA speed up. Yeah, we're gonna be schmoovin'. Do I have Ekans? Yeah, I have Ekans. There's Caterpie. You want to move, Pikachu? Okay. One last thing. Let's do one less quality of life thing. Very important. Albino Pikachu. One last quality of life. Very important. Oh no, you can see Vileplume's forehead. Give me a bit. Where are you? There you are. That should suffice. I hope that works. I hope the 3 frames of that does not get copyright claimed. There we go. Grinding is not a challenge in any way. It's pure time wasting. Case in point. Imagine this without speed up. Gah. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, inflate the playtime, yeah. Yes, somebody Pikachu can't fight. I'm honestly leveling up kind of decently, but when I get to later parts of this, like, I'm definitely gonna use the rare candies. So let's go to 2 other routes and see what we can catch, then we can fight the rival. Oh wait, don't go that way. Charmander. I can't wait to catch anything that has a catch rate of like 0-1. So we can go, you missed, you missed, you missed, you missed, you missed. Alright. Fingus was caught. Pikachu, you're too strong. I hope the speed up audio is not annoying. For major fights, I'm probably gonna not speed up unless it, like, gets really tedious. It's not annoying. Like, honestly, it's not annoying, is it? Come on, where's Eevee? I could turn down the volume of this while it's sped up. But what do you think? Come on, where's Eevee? Before streaming this, I did want to try to function that determines which wild Pokemon shows up, and then, like, manipulate it to get the Pokemon I want, because fuck 1%. But I could not find such a value. If anyone knows a cheat I could use to manipulate encounters, like not manipulate like, oh, just set it to this value to encounter so-and-so Pokemon even if you can't find it here. Like, no, I want, like, the RNG value in memory that calls the Pokemon calls like 1% encounters. You missed, you missed. But imagine this for Eevee. What if Eevee was intentionally designed to where it's as difficult as possible to keep it as Eevee? So like there's multiple ways Eevee could evolve into a single evolution. So like if Eevee battles in the rain, or if you use a water stone, or if it knows a water type move, it evolves to Vaporeon. If it levels up during the morning, or it knows a psychic type move, it evolves to Espeon. Or sometimes it just evolves into a random evolution per level up anyway. Anyway, now that we have some better Pokies. Don't need two normal types. There we go. Not gonna take too much time leveling up everybody. Let's get everyone to 8. Because these are like for now team members. Octazooka? Since when could Squirtle get Octazooka? Excuse me? Blastoise, I get it, but Squirtle? Why? Alright, Route 2, how tough are you? Welcome to the Salty Spittoon, how tough are you? What, you mean I don't get encounters every 3 steps? What are you doing? Good thing I have a turbo A button assigned. Okay, what else? And what else? And what else? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Pikachu, you're too strong. Oh, hello, Crystal Growlithe. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I hope that doesn't become an issue when you watch Jarsh or Jael. No, I don't have any dropped frames. And don't worry, I am locally recording this. Let me confirm that... Let me look in my preview window. It does look a little choppy. I am recording at 20 frames per second. Is it like you're on a still frame for like a good second? Or is it only like very slightly choppy? I could increase the frames per second if you want, if that's the problem. Oh, hello, Diglett. If I remember correctly, you have Double Team. That's right, Double Team. Like, what was this hack creator thinking? Like, Double Team's busted. In Gen 1, evasion is based off of... is base 2 instead of base 3. By that I mean, like, when you use Double Team once, your evasion is 3-2. and when you use twice it's 4-2, instead of in other generations where it's 4-3 and then 5-3. You have Rock Slide? You have Dig and Rock Slide. Oh my gosh, that's busted. Dig, Rock Slide, and Double Team. Anyway, what else? I know Jigglypuff's here. Okay, Vulpix. Ooh, Psyduck. Psyduck with Bubble Beam. And Confusion. Come on, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff better not, but wait, I need a Mankey too. Okay, Mankey. Okay, Jigglypuff. I think all these most of these Pokemon are like from Crystal, but some of them do have their yellow sprite still, it looks like. Turns out Jigglypuff was 1%. And I'll give up for now. It's only a Jigglypuff. When everything is busted, nothing is. Okay. Fair. You know what? I'm depositing Bulbasaur. And also probably Nidoran too. You know, honestly, I could deposit Eevee too, because like all of its evolutions I kind of have right now, but I kind of also don't want Pikachu. Where was Diglett? There's Diglett. Diglett's busted. I gotta remember, don't be stingy with the rare candies. I'm gonna hack as much as I need in any way, so they're in no means a limited supply. Alright, sorry that the stream was terrible for you. I wish I truly knew what it meant. Actually, I kinda do, but like, I wish I could like see it on your end. I probably shouldn't speed up for new areas, because like, we gotta see what they look like and all that. So far, everything does indeed look like Blue Kaizo, with yellow painted all over it. Although Viridian Forest is not painted a different color, it's more than that. It's actually different. Okay, I gotta be careful not to run into the lass here. All I want is some Viridian Forest encounters, such as frickin' Scyther here. Like, if I remember correctly, Scyther has frickin' Swords Dance! Swords Dance! That was pretty strong for a wing attack. Okay, Metapod had Tackle, so I know it's not worthless. I'm free to release Caterpie. What do you mean it broke out? I know you have a catch rate of 128, but jeez. I really hope Speed Up's not too annoying. If anyone's watching on YouTube, please let me know if it's too annoying. Like, I will switch to Sane Boy if it's too annoying, because Sane Boy doesn't have Butterfree? as I was saying, Sane Boy speed up is only like 4 times speed, so it's not as bad. It's more like a button I can actually hold down. There we go. It also has Fury Cutter. Yeah, routes designed deliberately for anti-speed up. Yeah. Okay, and what else? Pincer. What do you have? You're fully paralyzed. That's your move. That's your attack. Seismic Toss, Body Slam, Fury Cutter. Now that's an improved Scyther sprite, although it looks very pixelated. Wait, you have Guillotine too. What is wrong with this hack creator? Like, we're not even at Brock yet. We didn't even fight a single trainer yet. And we're already bloated. I know in Red and Blue, you can't give trainers custom moves at all. They're stuck with their level up movesets. Except for gym leaders and E4 and Champion, where their only custom move is slot number 3 for their last Pokemon. And that's literally the only custom moves that exist in the game. In Yellow, though, you can actually program custom moves for boss trainers. If I recall correctly. Giga Drain. Must go back to center after every match. Because, oh no, I'm paralyzed. Paralyzed and hopefully not wrapped by Eakins. Gosh, I'm really gonna have to analyze this first stream and see if it's even annoying to me. Ooh, I can go an alternate route here. Well, that's a 4,900 Pokédollars if I ever saw one. I can't use them, right? Okay, will my health actually increase? Yes. Stat experience is actually in the game. But I checked Pokédex and, like, no there isn't. So, like... So in that case, I'm gonna save that. Things you should absolutely make sure to put in your Kaizo ROM hacks. I'm certainly gonna have a lot to say about that, about Kaizo White too. Speaking of that, like, after I streamed that game and posted the video on YouTube, I, like, went out of my way to analyze literally every single, well, not literally, but, like, every main game trainer that you fight up to the champion. All of them, all their Pokemon, their movesets, their held items, and even their natures and IVs and EVs if they have any. Every single trainer. And oh my gosh, it gets really bad. I definitely have a lot to say about them when I get to it, but here is not the place. Sorry to say. I'll tell you what, Kusatari Red is better designed than this. Gosh, Kusatari Red. Why did I make that? I didn't even make that much of it, but... Is there a Beedrill here? Is there anything else here? Hey, Beedrill, I knew I was onto something. But nope, Oddish. If I see Oddish, I'm definitely using that. If it has the same buffs as it did in Blue Kaizo, I am absolutely using Oddish. Vileplume is so good in Blue Kaizo, you have no idea. Like, it gets all the moves it needs at level friggin' 16. And it'll stay that way the whole game. Aw, you're kidding me. I filled him up that quickly, huh? Stupid Gen 1 box system. Well, at least it wasn't frickin' Mew. Hang on, muting microphone. Actually, you know what? It's enough that we saw Beedrill existed, so I'm not going to worry too much about catching it. Let's just go fight. Let's just go do some fights. Anyway, Vileplume in Blue Kaizo, it learns all it needs at, like, level 16, right when it evolves to Gloom. What? Gloom evolve? You get Gloom at level 21? Not in Blue Kaizo, you get it at level 16. And you can evolve it straight away at Mount Moon, where you get a Leaf Stone. And Vileplume, like, well, first of all, its moveset. When you get it as Gloom, it's its final moveset, and it stays that way up to level 100. I'm not kidding. So, its moveset, it goes Petal Dance, Razor Leaf, Acid, yes, Acid, and Sleep Powder. Which we already know how good Sleep Powder is of a move in Gen 1 as it is. It wasn't changed. Razor Leaf also wasn't changed. Acid, pretty much also not changed. It's actually rather powerful. I don't think Vileplume gets Body Slam, though. Also, I'd like to show something special about jumping off ledges here. Pay attention to Pikachu. If you wait long enough, it starts doing a little jig. You can't talk to it from here, though. Anyway, Vileplume, yeah, those are its moves the whole game, and it stays that way. Petal Dance in Blue Kaizo is a 120 base power Giga Drain. Yes, it is not Thrash, it's Giga Drain. Oh gosh, you're right, Ben. No, because we're gonna be cheap and switch to Squirtle. Because we're really cheap. Freaking Octazooka. Is Octazooka like 95 base power that lowers accuracy? Because that's really busted. Oh, you know, Jig. Ooh. Is that freaking Sludge? Haha. Haha! Frickin' Slash! Oh, that did nothing. Oh, so that's how you want to play it, is it? Good thing I have slash, which ignores that. Use your own Squirtle. What, you're not going to use Octazooka? See how you like you're getting your stat lowered. I'll make sure you can never attack. Can't lay a finger on me. Hey, I am not afraid of you. Not afraid of you in Stadium, not afraid of you here. How about I use my own Eevee? See whose Eevee's better. Well, obviously yours is a piece of shit, because it can't move. It won't move. Paralysis, it's just succumbing to the paralysis. It's just letting itself get tingled. So I like this. If you hold A, the text goes normal speed, but if you don't, then it's instant. That's pretty good. Anyway, I was saying about Vileplume. But yeah. Petal Dance is insane. It like out-muscles so many trainers. It's crazy. Like literally the only trainers you have problems with are things that quad resist Petal Dance. Or Haunter or Ghastly, because they have insanely high special. But, not only is Petal Dance buffed to ludicrous degrees, Vileplume's stats are also buffed. It has base 100 HP and 110 special. It is so good that it ends up becoming the Pokemon of choice to speedruns Blue Kaizo. It is that good. However, it is Blue Kaizo, so Vileplume can't stand up to literally everything. As such as the ways Grass Poison types of Gen 1. Like, you want to use Bulbasaur? No, Bulbasaur gets, like, no moves. You want to use Bellsprout? Okay, it is the second best grass type. You can't really get Exeggutor, but no, that does not compare to Vileplume at all. Anyway, because Vileplume has ludicrously high special, it is the best candidate to Mewglitch and Mewtwo. So not only is it a good Solomon for Blue Kaizo, it just gets Mewtwo really quickly. You even keep Vileplume in the speedrun up the way to the Pokemon League, because Vileplume gets the job done to wall electric types, and even deal with those water types that have ice move. Like, you could just Petal Dance all that HP back. Especially if it's like Vaporeon or something. So good. Anyway, let's rare candy up to level 10, because, like, I'm not too sure of the circumstances. Mega Punch. Scary Face. Alright, let's see what the trainers are made of. How tough are ya? If I encounter Beedrill here, I will catch it, though. And a frickin' dead end. Just great. How about up here? Oh good, a sign! Just what I needed. Why? Why invisible tree? Why sound of no move? Yeah, like I have a freaking choice. Are you a trainer? No, you're not. Never know who could actually be a trainer, because, like, Blaine's gym has an imposter. Like, you know that guy that's like, hey, how's it going, Champion Bound Ultima? There's an imposter in Blaine's gym. That was really good. And let me guess, you're not going to have a bug type. You're going to have anything but bugs. You're going to have, like, Krabby, who is crustacean, so that kind of counts. One thing I do like about these hacks is, like, they actually give trainers variety, but let's see how that actually fares in Yellow Kaizo. Like, Blue Kaizo was extremely good about it. Like, that's a wonderful thing about all of SHF's hacks. It's like, he knows what type of Pokemon would fit trainers. He does his research. Team Magma and Team Aqua are the greatest examples. Like, for Team Magma, he would give them anything that lives on land, but the Pokemon you see on them the most are Pokemon that benefit from the sun, because their goal is to get Groudon, and Groudon has the drought. They also give them Pokemon that are associated with volcanoes. And let's not forget their massive spam of dogs, such as Poochyena and Houndour. Can't forget those. Team Aqua, same thing, except Pokemon that benefit from the rain, Pokemon that live in the ocean, in the waters. Anything. Including things that could swim well. Like for example, Team Aqua can have a Slacking. No, not Scratch. Really? Gotta go back. Team Aqua can have Dratini, Team Magma has Bagon. Such good variety. Team Aqua has Bayonet, Team Magma has Dusclops. Like, version exclusive even, like, Team Aqua and Team Magma have such good variety. In Kaizo White 2, however, no, variety, what is that? Every single hiker has Gigalith. And maybe a Golem or Aggron. Always one of the two. They must have only rock types, because haha hikers. Maybe a fighting type or two. Very, very rarely they'll have anything else, like Volcarona. Except, like, Volcarona doesn't seem like a hiker Pokemon to me. It seems like a Ruin Maniac Pokemon to me. I guess it is associated with volcanoes and hikers climb up mountains, so, like, I guess that makes sense. But still, I would give Volcarona to, like, a backpacker more than a hiker. Not a single backpacker has a Volcarona. Oh, also, it's not enough that every hiker has to have a Gigalith. It's the same Gigalith. There's no variance of its set. You fight it, it's the same fight every single time. Sturdy, curse, explosion. No difference. It's like, even with the mindset of they should only have their rock types, or their occasional fighting types. It's like, okay, cool, there's like 40 rock types. How about 10 freaking Gigaliths and frick everybody else? What am I thinking here right currently? But yeah, just Kaizo White 2 is lacking variety. You don't even encounter every Pokemon. You encounter like, I don't know, like 50% of the decks. And every time you fight something, it's the same fight every time. It aggravates me. I'm hoping Yellow Kaizo will be slightly better. Radical Red wasn't like Radical Red did a decent job of it, but then again, it has thousands of Pokemon. However, you don't fight all of them. Like, some trainers do spam the same OU Pokemon over and over. Like, it's not the best with variety. The problem with Radical Red is that it doesn't actually care all that much for, like, non-boss trainers. Like, all the regular trainers are, like, so inconsequential. It's the boss trainers that have all the meat. Okay, why are we chugging? Encoding overload. Why? Okay, give me a bit. Hold on. Okay, I hope this doesn't become an issue for future streams or even recording. Because, like, this happened during the last part of Sonic Adventure 2. Not the game Sonic Adventure 2, just Sonic Adventure. Mind you. And, like, about 5 stages in, I had an encoding overload, and I don't know why, when every other part prior... Really? Super Potion? When every part prior had no issues up to that point. And I don't know what to do about it. Because that would be really, really bad when I record Chow. Really, really bad. Or anything else fun I want to be doing. My current guess... Well, like, whenever I have an encoding overload, I actually, like... The computer chugs heavily. So something must be going on that OBS is taking so much resources off of that's making my computer chug like this. Already? Like... Why? I think Charmander is definitely being a team member, because, gosh dang. Is that the last that wants Pikachu? I'm guessing it is. So let's leave with Squirtle. That'll be a good idea. No? Oh, you have to talk to her. Good design. And you were the Gen 2 class. Sorry about the coughing, cause, like, I just had a spicy dinner. That's why the break took so long. I'll try streaming up to Brock. I think that'll be a nice way to end. But, like, my current guess as to why this is happening is because, like, in OBS you have, like, scenes, and then you have the resources per scene. I think the problem is that I have too many things. There's too many things OBS is trying to capture at once, because there's so many scenes, and so many resources per scene. That's my guess. I removed 2 entire scenes. And a couple things from each resource. It shouldn't take that long just to reset everything up per stream. It takes like, at most an hour. I should go back and heal. Well, Charmander's not. So no. Gosh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm thinking it's the encoding overload's coming from the fact that OBS is trying to capture too much, is the point. So I removed 2 entire scenes and a couple things from every remaining resource. I hope that solved the issue. I'll have to keep repeatedly streaming to see the issue. Well, the thing is, OBS knows that it's, like, knows about the scenes. Like, it knows what's in each scene. So, it would stand to reason that it's trying to capture everything in those scenes. Like, that makes sense to me. It may, like, sure, it's not capturing anything I'm not using right now, but when I switch a scene, it certainly will try to. Like, it's still minimalistically trying to capture them in some form. It's like trying to get them ready, at minimum. I don't claim to know much about OBS, but, like, this is the best I've got. Like, this has never been an issue before. And as I've been recording and streaming more, I have been adding more and more scenes. So it sounds like the only logical thing to me for me to fix is to, like, delete all the scenes that I'm not going to be using per recording. It's going to give me much more work, but if that's the problem that I'm facing with the encoding overload issue, then fine by me. I don't want this to be an issue. Also, hello. Welcome to Yellow Kaizo. Lovely world we're having here. Lovely weather. This is just taken straight out of Blue Kaizo. Like, this exact maze. I could go through the grass, but that would be slightly annoying. Plus, there's items here. I want items. Did I get the secret potion from in front of the bug catcher? I can always check later. Just like I'll catch that Beedrill and Jigglypuff later. I'm not going to worry about them right now. Gotta go through all that just to avoid the grass. Which is basically, yeah. Can I encounter Jigglypuff? Yeah, the encounter rate's, like, very low compared to Blue Kaizo. Like, in Blue Kaizo... Ooh, mouth. In Blue Kaizo, every single area, except Viridian Forest for some reason. Viridian Forest has, like, a horrendously low encounter rate if you want to actually try to encounter anything. But every single area, every 3 steps, steps you would get into an encounter. No more, no less. Because the encounter rate is set to maximum. Why every 3 steps, not every single 1 step? Because Gen 1 has a hidden mechanic where, for the first 3 steps, you're immune to encounters. Or actually, I worded that poorly. It's more like, until you take 3 steps, you're immune to encounters. On step 3, you can get an encounter, and so forth. Okay, what's Brock loaded with today? In Blue Kaizo, he had the 3 Fothos and frickin' Golem. Which, fair enough. I mean, rock ground types are, like, so easy to counter. Let's have some fun here. There we go. What if I leave? Okay, Pikachu's still following me. What if I talk to Pikachu? Okay. I see Pewter City is basically the same. How about the shop? 50 Pokédollars for Super Potions. Hot damn. Gotta make me really overpowered here, I see. I didn't even use a single potion yet. I'm gonna hold on to that. I will, however... Yeah. Maybe the microphone, hold on. So I'm noticing some things here. First of all, you don't have to, you're no longer forced to just go to one of these 2 dudes just to get to Brock's gym. Like in Blue Kaizo, you had to do that just to get the Brock's gym, because there would be like a one-way ledge here. Same thing for the museum. However, I am noticing the museum is like up there and oh, I could just go to it. I don't mind that change, but also, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Fine, I'll go in after Brock's gym. Jeez. You mean to tell me that a frickin' child's ticket to a museum costs the same as a super potion. And ambush? No ambush. Hey, the gym's actually changed. Well, in Blue Kaizo it's actually changed, but I'm seeing more change here than I'm seeing in Blue Kaizo. Give me about 5 minutes. Taking a break. And we're back. Hopefully. Anyway, what was I? I'm like, the map changes, like... I actually like that about Crystal and Blue Kaizo. The map, like, every single map, except towns, really, was designed to be very, very annoying. Not as annoying as possible, like, but still to the point to where it would break a casual without being like impossible to play. Lots of silly things here and there to keep things funny. Emerald Kaizo doesn't have map changes except in dungeons though. Like, the dungeons, like caves, is where the map changes all go. There's some occasional things here and there on the overworld, such as in Lily Cove, where you have to fly to get into it. This is seeming like it's Blue Kaizo's map, but take out all the legitimately stupid things. Like, I don't know about that change, but like, I'll have to think about on that one. But I liked Viridian Forest when it was a labyrinth, but I didn't like how Viridian Forest was like so annoyingly encounter low. Anyway, let's check out this gym. Now, if Kusatari Red was going to be a thing, I would actually make the maps impossible to navigate. Basically. Kusatari Red hasn't been touched in like years. But so far I have it to where, like, Route 1 is a maze hell. And the stuff you encounter there all poison you, and the only thing you can actually fight is level 1 Caterpie. Everything else is like level 5 and has like a poison move. Also, wait, poison? Onkazuka, like, I guess it is sludge, but still. But yeah, that one is absolute garbage. The starters is like Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and Voltorb. Voltorb only knows Self-Destruct, and Jigglypuff only knows Sing. Pikachu is the only thing that can actually fight. You fight your rival, has a level 5 Eevee. It knows Takedown, which is a 150 base power body slam with 100 accuracy. I might change the setup with the starters to where, like, Jigglypuff doesn't know Sing, but knows something else equally as useless. Like, I don't want the player to get a status move, because I want to make everything I don't want you to catch to have a 0 catch rate, so it would be literally impossible to catch them unless you status them, because it's Gen 1. The stuff I do want you to catch has, like, very low catch rate. Not like legendary low, but like, I don't want to make the game like as unplayable as possible. I just want it to be like, I just want it to be difficult. Although the map changes would be like, make it impossible to play. Maybe the point of Kusatari Red should be it's impossible to play, but still playable. I don't know. I made it to where you are forced to go on Route 22 and are forced to fight your rival because because there's like a fence cutting Viridian City in half, so you have to go on Route 22. And that's really all I made. If Kusatari Bread does become a thing, it is going to be hell. Like, you can only catch things I want you to catch. Everything else has a catch rate of 0. You do not get status moves. Most of the Pokemon are buffed to ludicrous degrees that you can't catch. Like, literally, I think by the time you get status moves is like Mewtwo. So, like, you're stuck with, like, NU things, at most a couple underused things, and everything else you fight is, like, incredibly buffed. But not impossible to fight, because it's Gen 1 AI. Okay, Brock, let's see your levels. Oh, and by the way, the maps in Kaizo White 2... there's no real map edits, it's just the trainers are different. However, Victory Road is like... Ooh, you have a full team of 6. What are you loaded with? Full picks? Okay, you're level 14. So let's reset and... I guess let's go to level 14. I think level 14 would be good. I know Charmander's level... What? Why? Why are you loading me? I thought it was supposed to be like gym leaders have TMs at the point of the game where some mons hit for 40 base damage. SHF isn't that bad, but like most stuff you get like 60 base power moves. It's just that the good Pokemon have 40 base power, and where the underused mons have like 60, and like the actual trash Pokemon have like the most powerful moves in the game at this point. So it does check out. Okay, I think that's a good enough level. But yeah, Victory Road in Kaizo White 2 is like... How do I describe this? It's like... What did I use to describe it? Okay, I'm legitimately bothered. Like, what did I say to describe it? I guess, like, point is, like, it's alternating worlds. You go in the mountain, you go past the doctor, you go in the cave beyond the doctor, you go back out, the doctor is gone, the bridge is out. Like, you're alternating worlds within Victory Road. Like, I didn't even know Black 2's version of Victory Road was coded into White 2. It's not only a labyrinth, but also a trainer boss gauntlet. It's so bad. Oh, and I don't have a... Okay. I did recently learn that, like, apparently Red and Blue has, like, an action replay code that toggles a switch if it's Red version or Blue version. I didn't... Like, so, given that White and Black 2 are like this, Red and Blue are like this, and Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are like this, does that mean that every game that has an alternate version is like this? Where it's just dictated by this one switch that tells you, oh, it's red version, oh, it's blue version, oh, it's gold, oh, it's silver. Does every generation have that? I'm actually legitimately curious. Double team all you want, I'm gonna hit you. You didn't even heal. What, do you have full heals? Fun fact in Blue Kaizo, Thunderbolt does not paralyze. It just doesn't. Okay. Onyx, is Onyx buffed? And those dig. How much damage? Are you pathetic? No, you're not. You're not actually pathetic. Bug is neutral against rock, right? If I dig and then it digs, yeah. I need to scout it. Yep. Haha. That was a crit? That was a frickin' crit? Good fight. Outpredicted. Oh really? Oh really? You're gonna do that again? You know I outspeed you. Why not Golem? You can't even get a level 15 Graveler, like it automatically evolves to Golem. Oh, you know Dig too. I was expecting Earthquake or something. Really? Is Bug neutral? Ooh, Fury Card hits twice? Wow. What, is Rock Throw 65 accuracy still? Did you not fix that? How much you want to bet Slash does more? Ooh, that did nothing. Well, I mean, you're gonna be useless. There goes, like, 1,000,000 happy points. Hey, good fire move. Already. Oh, frickin' load me up. Should have expected Aerodactyl. That's a Gen 3 sprite, is it not? Oh, I can only tail whip. You know, wing attack instead of fly. Oh gosh. I'd like to try to win this without items. You're only going to use double team. And you know, you actually have a moveset, but you're Gen 1 AI, so you're going to be random. Oh my gosh. I'll take the loss, but like, because, you know, experience. If he keeps spamming double team, I'm okay with that as long as you don't actually attack me. Okay, you know, double team, bite, wing attack. This is gonna crit every time, so... Burn it. Ooh. Will Slash do more? Surprised you didn't give it frickin' Dragon Rage. If I win this, I swear. Okay, now its evasion is 8-2. So now I only hit 25% of the time and I'm gone. Okay. Oh, and Charmander doesn't get to evolve. I just realized. Well, actually, I don't want to accept that, like, because Charmander was supposed to evolve. But now that I actually know his team... I know how we can win the fight, clearly. We'll send out the thing that's super... that's weak. And we'll set up Sword Stance. GG. GG already! Flamethrower. GG already. Yeah, and you did not get the kill. It's not bad. I mean, Eevee's gonna be useless otherwise, so... Yeah, go yes, just in case. So far, we don't seem to have a problem. Good job. You are not going to die to a crit, however. But Omanite is defensive. Are you going to be one? No, you're weak. That was a weak takedown, like, oh my gosh. That was extremely weak. Fun fact about takedown and double edge, Voltorb and Electrode are the only Pokemon that do not get double edge. I was not reading who was sending out. Well, Onyx, okay. See, I could send Squirtle out against it, but Squirtle got one-shotted. Maybe you should not have gave Diglett double team. Works every time, baby. Okay, you have Dig, so do the same strategy. Knew it. Hopefully that's all you use against me. Oh, okay. Miss. Yes! Sucker. Diglett overpowered. Unfortunately, I can do oh, wait, no, I can fight our Dark with Diglett. I have freaking Rock Slide. Ouch. Ooh. Okay, now Squirtle's time to shine. Yep. Oh, come on. Easy. Far easier than Blue Kaizo. Like, that was not even funny. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be done here, and this time I'm actually gonna continue this. I don't know when I'll get back to this game. But, like, I want to get this out of the way. I want to get Stadium out of the way. I want to try to get into Kaizo White 2. I definitely want to get these out of the way so I have less to worry about going into Chao. And this definitely got a load off my mind, and hopefully as I stream more I can figure out the encoding problem. I'm gonna catch Jigglypuff and Beedrill off screen. Gonna organize my boxes. I am not gonna worry about living decks. Don't worry. Try not to, at least. I'm gonna level up everybody off screen, everybody that plagues my interest, that is. I'll try not to leave evolutions off screen, though. Well, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to leave leveling off the screen. I can just get the Pokemon ready in my party, level them up, see if they learn anything, and yeah, I can begin the stream that way. I think leveling up everyone to 16 seems preferable, because it seems like Brock's strongest Pokemon was level 15, and usually the level cap there is one above the first gym leader only, because it's like, honestly, it's legitimately bullshit if you don't. Like, it's nigh impossible in Nuzlocke. So yeah, I'm gonna get everybody up to 16. I feel like that's comfortable. I don't know when I'll return to this game, but I know one thing's for certain, I'm far closer to Chao. I think next I'll stream Pokemon Stadium, though, because I still have a little bit on my mind that I want to talk about. That's best to talk about there than it is here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry about the stream being cut in half, but don't worry, I'm locally recording these. I hope I can figure out the encoding issue. I'll see you next time for Stadium in the streams. And hopefully I can do Chao real soon, because I feel really close to it. Just trying to clean up whatever's on my mind, and whatever's generally walling me from doing Chao efficiently, and with a clear mind. Anyway, bye stream!